truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? Make sure you go check out my last video, Mike Tyson Punch Out Live Com. Something new, something fresh. I know y'all sick of the same shit, so go check that out. It'll be down in the video response section just in case you missed it. Now, this is my review of the PlayStation Vita. My thoughts, my impressions, my opinion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now, you might not be so excited about this review because it might not sound too good to you, especially if you're a fucking fanboy, but y'all know I don't give a fuck how you feel. If you upset over my opinion, then that's your fucking problem. You know what I mean? That's something you got to deal with. I don't have to deal with it. Now, this video gonna be different because I actually played the PS Vita, got my hands on it, I touched it, I pressed the buttons, I saw it, I felt it. You understand? Not like the rest of these videos going on around here with all these opinions and thought. I mean, not opinion, but all this guessing and assuming. No, I ain't none of that. I really played this shit. So anyway, yesterday my homie called me up. He's a PlayStation drone fanboy. I mean, he's the worst of the worst when it comes to that PlayStation shit. You feel me? But he don't do YouTube videos or nothing like that. He just one of those, you know, just a drone. You know what I mean? He called me up. He's like, yo, I got the PlayStation Vita. Now, before yesterday, I didn't give a fuck about the PlayStation Vita. It wasn't on my mind. It wasn't on my radar. I had no intentions of buying this shit come February 22nd. But when he called me and told me he had it, I don't know. Maybe it was my inner gamer, but I got excited. I was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. You lying, nigga. Like, I don't know, but for some reason I got excited. I guess it was my inner gamer. I'm like, yo, I'm coming over right now. You feel me? Because I was going out anyway. I went to go see the movie Chronicles last night. Good movie, just in case you ain't see it and you was thinking about going to see it. Check it out. Definitely liked it. But I go right over there. Me and my other homie, we shoot right over there. Boom. So I get over there. He got the PlayStation Vita. First thing, the games, they come in like a little mini Blu-ray case. It almost... You know, I mean, I know what a Blu-ray case look like. Just picture that being like smaller, and that's how the game cases look. Look just like a Blu-ray case or whatever like that. But whatever. So I get the you know game. I pick the game up, put it in my hand. First thing I notice that it's very light. You know what I mean? It's lighter than the last PSP, not the Go, but the one, the PSP 3000 or whatever. It's very light. It looks good and all that. As far as like the design, feels great. Very light. I like the thumbsticks. The thumbsticks actually feel pretty good. What I wanted to say, they move around nicely, but like they don't have like a lot of room to move. It's kind of hard to explain, but like if I want to like press up, you don't have to press it that far to like be up. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. You would have to probably play it to you know, put it in your hands and see what I'm talking about. But the thumbsticks feel good. The one thing about the right thumbstick is like right beneath the X button. So depending on how you put your thumbs on the thumbstick, your fucking thumb is going to be like hitting that X button a lot. You know what I mean? Until you get used to it and you can adjust the way you put your hand on the thumbstick. But, you know, the buttons feel good, all that. It got a front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. Both of those are good quality, pretty good. So, I was playing it for a few hours. I was playing the Uncharted game. Now, this is where it gets interesting. When I first turned the game on, all right, so you got the home screen, and it got like the little icons, and every time you scroll up or down, you know, they move and shit like that, like these little bubble icons or whatever, they move, and you got the PlayStation button to the left. It be glowing like blue and shit like that. Start, select, whatever. That's nothing. Now, when I fired up the Uncharted, the first thing I noticed was that the game had all these jagged edges. Like it was like a whole lot of jaggies. Now, I was reading that like the PS Vita is supposed to be like a smaller, portable PlayStation 3. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The graphics on the PS Vita for Uncharted is not on par with the PlayStation 3. And I guess that's to be expected because that's a portable. But I swear I was reading places where it was like they were supposed to be like really no different or whatever. I don't know. But the first thing you're gonna notice when you play Uncharted is that there's a lot of jaggies. Like it's like the edges are rough. You're not gonna be impressed. You're not going to be impressed by the graphics of Uncharted on the portable. I mean, it looks good. It's Uncharted. It feels like Uncharted as far as it being a portable, but I don't know. What I had in my mind and what I actually saw just didn't match up. You understand? It just didn't match up. Even though I wasn't expecting to get no PS Vita, I still expected this machine to be like the shit. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not into handhelds. So, and I noticed that the screen was not as crispy and clear as I thought it was going to be too. Now, I don't know if that's just the game. I didn't get to see a movie on it. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't really judge it all the way. But me and my homies, we like, yo, ain't this screen supposed to be OLED? Like, that's OLED? Like, no, what the fuck? This must be the cheapest brand of OLED because this ain't what I saw. I remember Sony released the OLED TV, 11 inches, $2,500. This can't be that technology. I mean, that can't be that type of quality because it didn't look like I thought it was going to look. Like, it just didn't look that much better than a PSP to me. Now, maybe my eyes are different right now because all I've been doing is PC gaming. But when I think OLED, I just thought of like this crispy, I'm talking about clear, super duper clear ass screen. I don't know, that's just what I thought. And like I said, looking at Uncharted, this is all I can base it off of because that's the only game I played was Uncharted. Now, I don't know how it's going to look with movies. I don't know. But I'm just going off of Uncharted, which that's probably if y'all get the PS Vita and you can only get one game, that's probably the game you're going to get. Uncharted was very jaggy, and the graph is definitely a portable, and it definitely don't hold no weight to the PS3 version. You understand? Now, this is the thing. If you wasn't in the handhelds before, I don't think the PS Vita is going to get you in the handhelds now on launch day. You know what I mean? I only can review it off of what are y'all going to see on comes launch day. I can't go down the line a year from now or whatever because I don't know what games are coming out or how they're going to perfect the technology of, perfect the hardware of the PS Vita and be able to make games look even better. I don't know all that. All I can go off of how you might feel come February 22nd. You might be a little bit disappointed because even though I wasn't expecting to get the Vita, I still had a whole lot of high expectations for it. I guess maybe it was my inner fucking Sony fanboyism. I don't know. But when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. No, I see why they struggling. Like, now you can understand why they struggling because it's like this. If you wasn't in the Uncharted on PS3, if you didn't like Uncharted then, you're not going to like Uncharted now. You understand what I'm saying? And then, unless you're a big Uncharted fanboy, then, because I don't really know what other games coming out at launch. I think it's like 25 titles or something like that. But I'm just going with like the flagship, like Uncharted is the game. And that's the only game I played. So that's the only game that I can speak on. You understand what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, and I'm not hating on Sony. Like I said, when he told me he had it, yo, you should have heard me. I should have recorded that shit. You feel me? I was hyped as shit, and I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I was just hyped. Like I said, it must have been my inner gamer. But all I'm saying is, if you're expecting a whole lot out of this, you might be a little disappointed. You understand what I'm saying? You might be disappointed because it is not what I expected. And even though, like I said, I wasn't expecting to get it, I still expected it to be like the shit. And I just didn't really see that. It's got a big screen. The touch screen is very responsive. You know what I mean? It feels, like I said, it feels good. It looks good, everything. But when I fired up that Uncharted, I was just like, I expected the graphics to be much better. And it got a lot of jagged edges, dog. I'm telling you, like, a lot of jagged edges. No anti-aliasing is present at all. So, that's just like my impressions, really. My first impressions of the PS Vita. If you wasn't in handhelds before, I don't know if this is going to get you into it. If you didn't like Uncharted on PS3, then you're probably not going to like it on the portable because it definitely looks like a portable version of Uncharted. Yes, it is. You know what I mean? But still a good game. Still got the good voice acting. It feels just like Uncharted on PS3. It just doesn't look like it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I expected it to look like it just from what I heard. But that's what happens when you listen to other people or if you read these reviews of these websites and not seeing it for yourself. So I got to play it for a few hours. It was about 2-3 hours. Then we went to the movies or whatever. But I don't know, man. I kind of see why nobody's buying this shit in Japan. I see why. I see. I don't know, man. I know people might be butthurt. That's your problem, man. I played it. I see why nobody's buying this shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I can't even ask y'all what y'all think down in the reviews because y'all ain't played it yet. But I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. So I'm out. This your boy Hard 8. Deuces.
Hey! Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I ain't